Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Welcome back to Golazo España, where we take a look at the main talking points in the Spanish football dailies. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, there's not a great deal today because it's dominated by Barcelona's defeat to Inter last night. But I'm going to go over them quickly with you, and I'm also going to single out something that I thought you might find of interest. So, last night's Champions League semi-final between Inter and Barcelona has left the nation in shock and pride. Barca came close to completing a historic remontada, or I believe it is in Castellano. But as the papers say today, just a minute or two too far. So let's go paper by paper. Marca, 1 minute too many. A heartbreaking photo of Yamal lying flat on the turf with a teammate over him in despair. Barcelona mounted an epic comeback from 2-0 down in Milan to take the lead, 3-2 on the night and 6-5 on aggregate. Did you watch it? I watched it. I've seen some corkers recently. Cruel defeat for Barcelona after an epic, remontada is the quote here. And also it mentions Ancelotti up at the top. Adios after the Clásico, basically. Ancelotti's exit to Brazil will be made official after the upcoming Clásico because I read about this. They want to do it because it's something to do with when he's got to announce the first team for Brazil, that date falls in. So they want to do it after the Clásico. We're not interested in Barca's basketball team, are we, guys? Like I say, I don't think this is going to be a very interesting update for you because it's all about last night's game. 2 minutes too many, uses the same emotional image of Yamal on the ground. Barcelona deserve to go through, say AS, but the late Inter equaliser in the 93rd minute crushed their hopes. Fratessi's goal in extra time sealed it. Flick's reaction quote, all the 50-50 calls went to Inter. And obviously PSG versus Arsenal takes centre stage tonight. In the other semi, which is mentioned down here. These are the Real Madrid publications. Now going across to Barcelona, biased Barcelona if you like, publications. You've got Sport, so proud of this team. A defiant headline, an image showing Flick consoling Rafinha, who obviously looks devastated. But despite being knocked out, Sport focuses on the fight and bravery of Barcelona. It says Barca came close to the miracle from 2-0 down to 3-2 up, but Inter took it to extra time and then finished the job, it says down here in this blurb. Sport mentions frustration with the referee and VAR decisions that went against them, but optimism is the tone. A proud farewell, not a failure. Again, bottom bar down here, where is it? Oh, we go. I think we've got it here. PSG and Arsenal. Luis Enrique and PSG take on Arsenal tonight. Mundo Deportivo, which is the other pro-Barcelona publication. Epic goodbye is the headline. A stunning solo shot of Yamal flat on his back, staring at the sky in disbelief. I would argue with that because his eyes are closed in that picture. And the quote, Barca fall in Milan and miss out on the final after a heroic game led by a stratospheric Lamine. Eric, Olmo and Rafinha helped overturn a 2-0 deficit. But then obviously extra time was forced. Mundo Deportivo praises the effort and notes that this Barca side played a, quote, tremendous match. And then the footer, again, PSG versus Arsenal previewed as the final Champions League semi-final tonight. So it was obvious what today's headlines were going to be about, But I wanted to mention something to you. There was an article inside that I read. I think it was in MARCA. And it was basically like trying to say that La Liga is pure drama. All right, it's nothing to do with any of this stuff. But La Liga this season is unbelievably tight. Nearly 73% of all matches have either ended in a draw or have been decided by just one goal. That's not just high, it's a record. Not only in Spain, but across all of Europe's top leagues. Now, to put that into perspective, the previous record was set way back in 1990, 1991. I left school in 91, when 70.5% of games were close affairs, either draws or narrow wins. And if you go even further back in the 1934-35 season, nearly 60% of matches were blowouts. Only 40% of games that year were tight. So what we're seeing right now really is something special. Even the biggest clubs are grinding things out. Betis topped the league for narrow wins with 12, while Barcelona have broken the all-time La Liga record with 17 one-goal victories this season. Mallorca have taken it even further. 92% of their games have gone right down to the wire. Every match feels like it could go either way. La Liga this year is pure drama. That's not the article, that's my notes, the summary of that. So I just wanted to give you something a little bit different, because obviously today's headlines are dominated with last night's football. Okay, guys, I'll leave it with you. There's bits and pieces about Trent Alexander-Arnold over on Cop Talk TV today regarding Real Madrid, obviously, and also Canate. Real Madrid's interest in Canate. I'm not going to speak about it on this channel because I'll be duplicating things. So if you have any interest in what Real Madrid might be doing with regards targeting free transfers and possibly Canate in 2026, go over to Cop Talk TV. I'm sure there's a link in the video description. And you will be able to see the update about that. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. I know it's not a very interesting update today. And all being well, I'll be back with you tomorrow in the cafe. Thanks to you guys supporting me to get me a coffee and that. I really do appreciate it. I think I had about 5 coffees in the cafe this morning. So, yeah, I'm a bit wired, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, if you appreciate this video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. Your comments are really important to me. And if you do want to buy me a coffee, you can do so using the link in the video description. This channel is not monetized. I don't make a cent or a penny out of this channel. I'm doing this channel because I enjoy it. And I want to give something a little bit different. And I review the papers every day for my Liverpool stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'll keep an eye on things and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow.